Hello everyone, this is Unreal Noob and welcome to Unreal Engine 4 Beginners tutorial. We are making a dungeon crawler game, and in our last episode we made the weapon pickup system so that it attaches to our hand and we can pick up another sword and it will drop the primary sword back to the ground. And today we'll do the same thing but with shields. So let us get started. In our dungeon crawler folder, we'll open up our BP base interactable and we will add in a variable. Let's not create the variable over here. Let's delete that and let's go to our struct interact info and add a new variable. We will call it pickup type, and this one would be a enum. So in our interactables folder, right click, blueprints, and click on enumerations, and we'll call it e underscore pickup type. We'll open this one up, add in uh, 4 right now. The first would be e underscore weapon, sorry, e underscore primary. The next would be e underscore secondary. Third would be e underscore health, and the last one would be e underscore mana. So save that and save all. So struct, let's make this pickup type as our e pickup type. Yeah, make sure enumeration ones are spelled correctly, primary, just like that. Save all. So let us in our sword change this one to direct info. As defaults, pickup type, save all selected. Pickup type shows over there. Over here the pickup type does not show up. Why is that? In our BP interact, now our weapon type shows up over here. I hope, yeah, it shows up over here as well now. So this one just bugs out sometimes, so make sure you just compile the base interactable ones for it to show up. By default the pickup type is set to e primary, so we do not have to go through each of these swords and set them up e primary. By default they are already set, which is good for us. Now if we go into our player controller, open up our player controller, we have to change some of the code over here. Now we have to make sure that this current interactable that is showing up in our screen is of the type e primary for the weapon to be picked up. So we are referencing the interactable class, and from there we are calling our structure interactable struct, interact info, and then we'll just break it, and from the pickup type enum we make sure that it is e primary, because all our e primary are our sword or axe or any weapon, and then only if it is true we pick up the sword. So we can pick it up, make sure that nothing is broken. Now since the first part is done, we move into the second part, where we divide this pickup interactable into 3 or more parts. So the first part, this one would be our weapon part. So I'll just remove that, and we can call in a new custom event. We'll call it weapon pickup. We will have an input of type actor object reference, and this one will be from here, just like that, and plug it over here, and we'll just call in, if it is true, we'll just call in weapon pickup. The target would be self, and this new param, we'll call it current interactable reference. So once we have done this, we can comment this one out as weapon pickup, and this one will be set as interaction logic. Compile, save, play this, make sure that nothing's broken, which is really good. Everything works as it was before. We can close it now, and let's see first if we have some shields. We have a shield, this one, so I'll just use this. In our dungeon crawler folder under interactables, we'll now make folder, we'll call it weapon, and we'll just put all the weapons in that folder over there, just like that. And now we'll make another folder, we'll call it shields. Right now we have only one shield, so not to worry too much. We'll create a child blueprint, we'll call it bp underscore shield 1. We'll put it under over there folder, open this one up. So in the class defaults, in the interact info, we'll call it shield normal shield. The skeletal, we don't need that particle effect, we don't need that as well. For here we can use a shield icon, just like that. Where is the what is this one? Yeah, so I can just put it in over here, just like that. Compile, save, and for the skeletal mesh over here, we can have the shield, just like that. uh, let's see how big this shield is in the map. It's good enough, I'd say. Like, okay, we cannot, okay, this one has a collision. Okay, so let us find this shield wherever it is, and make sure the collision preset is block. Okay, never mind. No collision, sorry, overlap, right? Overlap all dynamics, overlap, make sure it's set to overlap, so it overlaps now. Yeah, and now we just pick up our shield as well, because our shield type in the class defaults over here is set up as e-primary. Now if I remove it to from the primary to secondary, now if I press E, as you can see, I can no longer equip it. Yeah, so that is the first thing that we had to set up. So prevent this shield to be picked up as a normal sword would. So that is done. So for the second part, we would be attaching it to our left hand. So let us open up our BP player, mesh, find the Gothic, skeletal, find the left hand, add a socket, we'll call it shield, oh sorry, make sure rename it, we'll call it shield socket and we'll add preview asset for shield, only have one, so we just add that over there and let us go for an animation like this one over here. So shield socket should be something like this, I guess. This is good enough for us right now, so I'll just keep it over there. Now open up our player controller back over here in the interaction logic. When this is false, we do another check, branch check. We do another branch check, and this time around we do it to make sure if it is the secondary. If it is the secondary, we'll call in another event. We'll make that custom event. We'll call it shield pickup, and the input type would be the same, actor, and we'll call it current current interactable reference, and it will have the same logic. We'll make another variable, call it shield. This one again will be actor class, object reference, compile, save. So the first thing we'd be checking is if our shield is not set it, we'll check if it is valid, so we'll convert it to get valid. And now from if it is not valid the first time round, we'll just set the shield as this pickup, and then we can do what we did over here. And in this we'll call it shield socket. Okay, so now if I just press E, I still, oh yeah, right, I cannot pick this up because I have not called in our shield pickup function event. Target would be self, current interactable reference would be this. So if I press this and press E, and as you can see our shield is now on our left hand and our sword is on the right, so that is really good. So let us go ahead and do the same thing for the other half, for the is valid half. So once you already have a shield, for the next shield you want to get the class of this, we'll change this one with promote to variable. We'll call it shield in hand class. Once that is done, distractor weapon would be our shield, distractor would be this, and the class would be our shield in hand class. Oops. Just like that. And make sure the socket name is the shield socket. And if you did not understand what this was similar to the line trace thing. So what we do is we get the player location and we get the forward vector and multiply it by 10. So what it means, this means is get something in front by 10 units from me. Okay, so what is the like 10 units in front of what? So from the mesh. So that's why we are adding it like over here. 10 units, you add 10 units in front of the mesh location from the player character location. So with this we will see that our shield pick up, compile, save, and let's go back. Dungeon crawler, in interactables, in shields, let's do not duplicate, let's create a child from the base interactable itself. We'll call it bp shield 2. Move it over there, and over here we'll just, in the skeletal mesh we'll add the shield, but we'll change the weapon set to 2. Dirty. mm, 2. Okay, I don't think these are available or something. Maybe these are available. So yeah, it's just the dirty shield. Okay, so dungeon crawler, interactables, shield 2. Yeah, so in the class defaults we have to change this to dirty shield, dirty normal shield. Image would be shield, this one. It would be secondary, and I don't think anything else is needed. So let's play. Yeah, we also need to have it on the world. So let's check out. I can pick up, okay, even this one has so base interactables, make sure your collision is block all. Oh yeah, not block all, overlap all dynamics. Now play. Now you can pick up the dirty, and now if you try to pick up the normal you will drop. Let's see what the issue is. Player controller, right, this one is the issue. We have to change this one with the shield. So compile, play. Now if I pick up the dirty one, the dirty one is your hand. Now if you pick up the normal one, the normal shield did not get into my hand. What's wrong? Right, this one comes from this. So make sure these connections are properly set up, otherwise you'll have these issues just like mine. So the dirty was is on the ground and the other one is on my hand. So for this one, minus 90 does not do the trick, so make sure it's set to 0. Let's see how that works. mm, minus 90 on the X, maybe. Yeah, minus, yeah, that does the trick. Actually later on I don't think I'll just have this rotation at all, because the rotation does not look good and it also interferes with the pickup. So I'll just go to base interactable. You can keep it if you want. I'll just remove this one altogether. Okay, and this one here, over here, this and this. I'll just remove it from everywhere. Remove this, compile, save all. Now try to play. So the shield pickup is working. So now let us update. Yeah, we do not have any errors anymore, so let's try that again just for you guys. Press escape, no errors. So let's go to the widgets, open up the UI player HUD, and the secondary one, make sure you click on the image, and on the brush create binding. We will call this one as the shield brush. Compile, save, and we can just copy paste this all together. Like that, but instead of the weapon we want to get our shield. Convert to validate get. Shield would be there, just like that. And weapon image would get over there, and if it is not valid, we plug in our default slit brush. So if we have pick it up, we show up this, we change that one, we change this one as well, which is really good. So our shield pickup is also done. So in the next video tutorial I think we can punch the health and the potion. So as usual, if you enjoyed and learned something useful from this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, because that really helps me a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys.